Friends, today we are to be familiar a new concept, Ampere circuital law. What is Ampere circuital law? Ampere circuital law gives us a relation between magnetic field intensity and net flowing current enclosed by a loop. Then there may be arise a question in your mind, sir, we have learnt already a relation given by Biot-Savart between magnetic field intensity as well as flowing current, net current. Then what is the necessity to learn it further, a new concept? The answer is, with the help of Ampere circuital law, we will be more efficient and comfort to evaluate magnetic field intensity of a symmetrical or complex circuit. So, students, you should know it well. Then what is the statement of Ampere circuital law? Ampere circuital law states that the closed line integral of magnetic field intensity is permeability, that is absolute permeability times of net flowing current enclosed by a loop. So, students, let us continue it. Ampere circuital law, the closed line integral of magnetic field around a current carrying conductor is equal to absolute permeability times the total current penetrating the conductor. The fact you should know it at first, what is the line integral and closed line integral afterwards. So, at first suppose this is a point A and this is point B and AB is a trajectory. Suppose this is a body or this is a particle which has to travel the displacement AB and has to work some work, that is W. Then we consider here, suppose this is a small element of this trajectory is a dl vector and the force also this is F and the angle between dl and F, this is theta, is equal to 0 degree, because the direction of force and dl vector, displacement vector, is collinear and same direction. So, we know that this is line integral, this work W is equal to force, this is F vector A, vector F dot vector dl. This is line integral. Okay. And what is closed line integral? Then for this student, if we join this now A point is the initial point or final point. In the same way, B is the initial point or final point is considered, because these 2 points are coincident. Okay, coincident. Then initial point A and final point A, and this loop is closed. So, we may write it this way, this is this, and this is the concept of closed line integral. Okay. Now, we will be understand well the concept of line integral as well as closed line integral. Now, mathematically we may write it, the law of Ampere circuital law closed line integral B vector dot dl vector is equal to mu naught times of enclosed current I, where mu naught is absolute permeability of free space. Okay. Now suppose this is a conductor and this conductor is connected with a cell, this positive and this negative. Then the direction of current, this is this magnetic electric field is +2 minus this, and I1 in W1, this current, this I1, and second there is second wire, this W2, and this is connected as minus and plus this, and this current is this I2. So what we observe it, the direction of current is just reverse. In this wire 1, current is this direction, inward direction, this is anti-clockwise, whereas this is I2, this is clockwise. Okay. Now, if suppose we may consider the only part of wire this wire W1 and this I1, and second wire this W2 and the current direction this I2, and some loop, closed loop is this is Amperian loop. Then what is the intensity of magnetic field? Okay. Now it is important to observe here the current, the net current is I1 plus I2. What we see here, if we consider the trajectory is this way, now this is taken as positive and this is taken as negative, right hand rule, this curve, this positive and this negative. Now this is I is equal to I net is equal to I1, this is minus I1 plus I2 is equal to I2 minus I1, this is I net. This is the concept of enclosed total current penetrating the conductor. This is the total current. Okay. Now, if the resistance is same in both the wires and providing source of cell is same, then the amount of current is also same. If this I1 is equal to 5 ampere and this I2 also is equal to 5 ampere, then what is the net I is equal to I2 minus I1, and this is 5 ampere minus 5 ampere, this is 0 ampere, this is I net. Okay. Now, what this statement says? Okay. This statement says B dot dl vector, this is a closed line integral of this, is equal to mu naught times of I. Now, we consider this very loop, this scenario. What is we observe? What is we calculate? How we calculate? What amount of magnetic field intensity? Then mu naught multiplied by this I, which is 0, this is equal to 0. Okay. Now, B is a constant, this dl, we may write its magnitude at first. This is B dl cosine of theta is equal to 0. This is equal to, theta is the angle between B vector and dl vector. Theta is an angle between vector B and dl vector, which is 0, because the direction of B and dl is same. So, cos theta is equal to cos 0 is equal to 1, and B dl into 1 is equal to B dl. So, this is B dl is equal to 0, or B, this is constant, which has been discussed further. Why B is constant? So, now this dl is equal to 0, and B, this is the total circumference of the loop. This is 2 pi r, because this circular loop has radius c. This is 2 pi r is equal to 0. Now, here important fact is, here there exist two cases, either B is equal to 0, because 0 upon 2 pi r, because B is equal to 0 upon 2 pi r, this is 0, or 2 pi r is equal to 0, when 2 pi r is equal to 0 upon b, this is 0, but we know well the circumference of the circle can't be 0. So, magnetic field intensity should be 0 as a scalar magnitude. This is scalar, this is magnitude, scalar form, and as a vector this may be written as darken 0 or 0 this is vector form. Okay, students. Then what we should know, what has been we study here, if two current same amount of current is just opposite, then the net current should be 0 and magnetic field also 0. Okay. Now, let us continue and we have to prove it, Ampere circuital law. Okay. We delete it. This is proof of Ampere circuital law, ACL. This is suppose this is a conductor and this is a loop. Okay. This is a Amperian loop. Okay. This is a conductor and this is Amperian loop having radius r and center O. Now, we have to prove line integral of B vector dot dl vector is equal to mu naught times of I. Suppose this is permeability, this is mu naught free space. Okay. Now, we split it several elementary parts. This is dl, this is dl, this is dl, and here this is tangential B, this is tangential B, this is tangential B, and the vector B and vector dl is collinear. So, the angle between them theta is equal to 0 degree. Okay. Here we should know it well, the magnetic field intensity, this is constant for a circular loop. If we consider this another loop, this magnetic field intensity may change, but for this very particular loop magnetic field intensity always remains constant. Suppose this is circumference C is equal to 100 meter, and this B is equal to 5 Tesla, then BDL, this is 500. And now if C is equal to 50 meter and B is equal to 10 Tesla, then BDL is equal to 500. What we see here? If B may be changed, C may be changed, but B dot dl remains constant. So we should take B always constant. Okay. Now we concentrate here and proceed further. Now B dot dl vector, B dot dl vector, this is closed integration B dl and cosine of theta. This is the magnitude of vector B and dl. What is cos theta? Theta is an angle between vector B and dl vector. Okay. And here theta is equal to 0. So cos theta is equal to cos 0, this is 1. So this is equal to B dl multiplied by 1 is equal to B dl. And now we already discussed previously, this B should be taken as constant for a circular loop or a specific loop. So we make out it, this is B and closed integration of dl, and B multiplied by dl, dl is integration of dl is circumference of the complete circular loop, and this is 2 pi r. Okay. Also we know that a circular loop having center O and radius r, the magnetic field intensity, the expression of magnetic field intensity is mu naught over 4 pi multiplied by twice of I upon r. This is the value of B. So we may write instead of B this expression multiplied by 2 pi r. Here 2 2s are 4 and 4 cancelled out, pi and pi is cancelled out, and r is cancelled out, and resultant which remains mu naught I. Okay. Thus in this way we may prove it. Line integral, closed line integral B vector dot dl vector is equal to mu naught times of current I. This expression has been proved. Okay students, I hope this video is helpful for you to understand the concept of Ampere circuital law. Then if you have some doubt, then please comment and I will try my best to develop your concept further the best way. Okay, thanks, all the best students.